All of my creators out there in this space, listen, it's awesome when you're recognized by companies and they contract you like, hey, let's do a job together. We'll pay you. You provide content. It's amazing. However, don't get caught up in the check and forget to plan ahead for taxes, because if you don't, Uncle Sam will take them anyway.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Chains. I hope you guys are having an amazing day whenever you're viewing this. If you're brand new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I truly appreciate it. Two Swoosh crew, what is going on? So I'm gonna do my best to keep this short and sweet. Okay, I'm gonna get straight to the point. But also, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, SolePremise. And as you guys know, I love working with them. Take great care of me. We'll also touch on why that's important as well when it comes to sponsors and what that means as a creator. But you guys already know. So listen, things are moving along a little bit. And I noticed that more people are out and about and you're choosing to travel. First off, be safe. But second, make sure you have all the kick options that you want, which means a bag that can handle those. And you guys already know how awesome these bags are, so make sure to check them out. The link is always below in the description box, and you guys can use my code TALKSWITHTJ to save money at checkout. Now that we've gone through that, it truly is amazing. Like, I will say this, okay? First off, I never entered this space with the intention that, oh my goodness, like brands would recognize me and I would be, you know, I would have sponsorships offered. And again, there is a difference also between like you're just an affiliate or you're just an ambassador and you're sponsored, okay? There's a difference. If you're sponsored, you are actually paid a set amount regardless of the work that you're doing. It's not only based on commission. Now, you can have commission added on top of that, which is always a really nice bonus as a creator, but it means it's not based on like, oh, how many people sign up or, oh, how many people, you know, use a code or something. No, like you're paid just simply for your creative work in partnership with a brand, and it's essentially like you're on payroll or you're on salary. Now, that amount can differ, okay? So just keep that in mind. But it's awesome to be in that place, and it does take earning your stripes, right? You know, proving that you can add something valuable to that brand by representing them. However, there's always the flip side of that, okay? So just keep this in mind. It's still a business, which means you need to still treat yourself as a business. And what do I mean by that? Account for taxes. Like, honestly, account for taxes. Now, I'm not talking just in terms of YouTube income. Like, yes, I get paid monthly by, you know, Google. I have AdSense that comes in, and a lot is written off in relation to that. So when it comes to YouTube income, I'll be very honest with you, it damn near balances itself out based on what I may spend in a month. And, you know, sometimes what I may spend in a month, it just really depends. But you can write a lot off, and it accounts for that income to balance it out, where you may or may not actually owe like close to anything for taxes. But if you are doing contracted jobs, and I hope if that's your goal, I hope you reach those goals. If you're doing contracted jobs, this is what it means, okay? I don't care. Just understand this. That company is sending you a 1099. If you filled out a W-9, okay, you should know these forms. If you fill out a W-9 with your information, which will be usually your social security, or if you set up an LLC, whatever your business identification pin is, and then your name and your address, and you're going to sign and date that. Okay, that W-9 is on file for them, which means when tax time comes around, they are sending you a 1099, which will document all of the money they paid you. From there, you have to add that as income when you file your taxes. Now, this is why I'm making this video and saying, please plan ahead. Let's just say you get paid a job, and let's just say, I don't know, let's just say it's $1,000, right? You're so excited and you just took and you just ran with that $1,000 and you just, you know, spent it all, but you never accounted for taxes. when tax time comes back around, they're going to calculate. Uncle Sam will calculate the taxes you should have paid on that based on whatever tax bracket you're in. So this is what I have to say when it comes to myself. First off, I try to keep things simple. So anything that I purchase, whether it's related to, a subscription for editing or content or materials that I buy, equipment, also like the sneakers and the clothes and things you see, those are written off. I just log everything in QuickBooks immediately as soon as I submit a purchase or anything, so I don't forget, okay? So when tax time comes around, it's all in one space and I don't have to worry about it. So that's just something I would recommend if you're starting out in this. Make sure you do that. Also, for any contracted job I have now, I started doing this immediately. And again, I have yet to file my taxes yet, but I'm praying that it paid off me doing this and it makes life easier for me. Especially if a job involves a comma, take a certain percentage and just set it aside. Don't look at it. Don't factor it into how you're going to spend it. Just set it aside, right? For any contracted jobs that I have, I am not even seeing a certain amount of money. I see it, but it goes out of sight, out of mind, because as soon as the money is deposited to myself, I take a certain percentage and it goes into a separate savings account that I don't touch. The only time it will actually be touched is during tax time come next year. So when I have to file 2021 taxes, if in the event that I have to, I owe, that's the money that it will be pulled from. So I'll have money set aside. It won't be me scrambling trying to pay, a tax bill come 2022. So hopefully this helps you in some way, just to think about that. Like, it's amazing when you can partner with brands, especially if they're brands that you love and, you value their support and you value the interaction and, the content that you're creating. It's amazing. But also don't get so caught up in the fun and the reward of being valued and being paid in the marketplace that you forget to account for taxes, because Uncle Sam is going to take his money out. So you can plan ahead and make sure that you have that money sitting there and you can just pay him and get him out of your life, or you cannot. And then you'll be scrambling to make a whole lot of videos that pop to make sure that you pay for that. All right. So that's it. Again, I kept this short and sweet. So as always, extra age, not your shoe size. Peace out.